Hi, I'm Melissa Wright, and welcome to my vlog, Insanity's Hiding Place. I thought I would take a few minutes to tell my story of how I got into writing and how things have changed over time that led me to kind of where I am today and wanting to be a writer for a living. I started when I was 5 years old by dictating some short stories to my mom about characters that I was already familiar with, such as Little Red Riding Hood or Snow White. Then, when I was about 7 or 8, I wrote a number of poems. I was really proud of them for a while, and then for some reason I got really unhappy with them and threw them away, which I regret doing, because now I can't look back and see what I wrote and how I had some interesting ideas or not, and compare, like, hey, this is what I wrote when I was like 7 or 8, and this is what I'm writing now. It would be cool to have that comparison, but I can't anymore. I think that's actually part of why I don't throw away anything I write. No matter how much I don't like it, I keep it, in part because of that experience. When I was 11 or 12, I made a couple of friends who were also into writing, and they really encouraged me in my pursuit of writing, and I encouraged them in their pursuit of writing. And in our efforts together to collaborate and write together, we thought we were great and that we had put together some awesome writing and some really fantastic stories. We didn't know a lot about storytelling or writing at all. We thought it was better than it really was, just normal. And then when I was 13, I knew that I wanted to be a published author someday. I wasn't sure what I wanted to write specifically. I started way too many different stories and projects during this time. I also got back into poetry at that time. I don't know why I didn't write poems between then and 2013, but I didn't. But I started doing it again, which is great. I'm glad I did. And then when I was 15, I started writing my current novel in progress, Mystical Warriors. I was still very distracted with all of the different writing projects I was doing and wasn't focused only on Mystical Warriors. I fixed that problem later. I did know at that time, or came to the conclusion, that I wanted to be a writer. Before that, I wasn't sure what I wanted to be when I grew up, so to speak. I thought I wanted to be an inventor for quite a long time, and in a way I'm kind of happy now with knowing that as a writer I kind of can be an inventor, just maybe not in the traditional kind of engineering driven basis that I was maybe thinking of initially. I can kind of pursue my inventor dream with unlimited creativity through writing. So that's kind of exciting. So I can pursue both dreams, just maybe not the way that I thought I would. When I was 17, I had a clearer picture of what it would be to write for a living. I understood that it was hard, and that it would be hard, and that there's a lot that goes into it, and it takes time and effort and connecting with people. I graduated last year, and then I floundered for a while, not knowing how to pursue my goals, knowing what I wanted to do, but not knowing how to get there. Because before I graduated in January, I had applied to Praxis and didn't get in. And that was the only real plan I had. So I was a bit stuck. I was like, well, now what? What do I do? How do I get to making